What do you think is the biggest overlooked opportunity over the next 2 years that investors need to be looking at? I want to make sure as these people walk out tonight, I want to make sure we've got ideas of what they need to be looking at.
In 2015, I'm going to interview Doug Duncan on a radio show. And so I read Fannie Mae's financials for the fourth quarter of 2015. And as I read it, I read that one state represents 25% of Fannie Mae's losses, Florida. And I'm like, wow, how is that? And then I delve into Florida and I find out they have a 4-year foreclosure process. They're still in 2011. So what do? I call my buddy who lives in Orlando. I said, let's buy building lots. I'll build my rentals. So we bought the building lots for nothing because it was the product that was not desired. Right now you have a lot of builders that are having trouble, half-built houses, stuff like that. I guess I would look at optioning dirt. You and I talked about that because that category, first of all, if it's really dirt, there's people that don't want what they have. So it's one of those categories that I like to go shopping for when no one else wants it. You could tell me, is there a lot of people chasing project dirt or finished lots that are just sitting there?
It's clearly a giant opportunity for people who can manage. You got older people who have properties. Tony's just talking about the properties he's seen from his friends and up in his area. And many of them have attractive financing on them or no financing on them, but they don't know how to take care of them. Their children don't know how to take care of them. The biggest estate planning problem I'm seeing in my peers is that they haven't introduced their family to the responsibility of managing the investment properties they have. They pass. It doesn't matter how fancy their estate plan is if their people are afraid or don't know what payments to make or when to make it. There's an opportunity to manage for others, people who are fed up, and enable them to keep the properties and make a profit in so doing. And if you're the one who's managing it, you're first in line when the day comes they want to sell it. I think that management is desperately needed now among a lot of people, a lot of the older people in America who have those 3% loans and have a job transfer, have to go out of state. And you heard the panel earlier, they said, are they going to keep it and rent it or are they going to sell it? Well, most people would like to keep that 3% rate rather than go out and get new financing, and they don't know enough to go out and make some friends where they could borrow less than 7. And so those people need somebody to take care of that property in order for them to retain that property that's got the 3% encumbrance.